Right, so let's build our second train station. Second verse, same as the first. Needs more space. They're not aligned. How did I fuck that up? Okay, fine. I'll move them forward anyway. You're in the middle, right? Yeah. This should have been in the middle too. How did I screw that up? Now they're connected. Then we gotta do the loop-de-loop. What's the tightest loop-de-loop we can make? Something like that. Oh, and that's 5 kilometers of railway. Good grief. Kinda hate how it does the clipping there, but guess it can't be avoided. Add some pieces here so it doesn't look quite as pants. Add some pretty railings so nobody falls overboard. And then we'll build a bridge to the land. I want to leave a bunch of space for the factory itself, so we're probably not going to bring it much further than this. This will be where our offloading platform sits. I originally planned for all of the materials to go that way, but it's not gonna. So instead I'm gonna route it to here by just adding a lane over here, over the pipes. Because I don't think these are gonna change other than in diameter or something, so I'll make the belts come around over here. Oh wait, but if I want to expand this facility here, it is gonna change quite a bit. Like if I want to expand it that way, then I'll need to have like a clear-cut space where I bring the belts over. I guess I'll just leave a gap and dedicate it to output. Because these stockpiles are going to actually get cut out as well. So, actually, yeah. We're going to just make a temporary belt there. And instead, these two belts are going to... We're going to have a lane here for all the different outputs. We're going to bring it using the same thingy-mabobs there. So, I'll leave enough space for two sets of these. But right now, we just need two. They don't line up. Which one of you goddamn things? I think the train tracks are misaligned from the grid. Not by much, but enough to piss me off. It hurts my soul, but I'll have to live with it. There's no easy fix to this. Let's just pretend we don't notice. Let's pretend it's fine. I'm not going to care how these look because they're temporary anyway. These are all getting dismantled. Why is this one misaligned from the other two? A mystery for the ages. Okay, so wagons 1 and 2 will have the materials here. Wagon 3 is going to be left empty for now, for whatever future uses we come up with it for it. That's not really what I meant to do. So I'm not sure how I made that mistake, but okay. Sure. And we're going to drain those stockpiles. We're going to call in the train. And we'll see what happens. No idea how long it's going to take to drain the belts, but once we do, we can dismantle the production facilities on the beach. And we'll all be good. So, not sure if I'll ever use this for anything. But I'll have it. Wire is too long. Well, screw that. This will allow us to link up the power grids of the two facilities. Because I'm thinking of running like a long line along the railway line as well. So that's like a secondary power line. Did this station get a name, by the way? Tilburg. Okay. I hate these plastics. They're too flimsy and squeeze together and break. No es bueno. Blech. Okay. And if we ever want to... Look at this nonsense. This is ugly as sin. No, I'm not going to laugh at that. Hold on. That's a little better. And the plan is going to be, so if this train just loops around here, between these two stops, and we want to use another train, then we're going to use signals to allow the trains to go one after the other in the same direction. But if they're coming from the different directions, they're not going to be allowed onto the track. And also, the train... How do I prevent it from blocking the station? I don't know. Don't know. So if we need to bring materials back here, we're going to put an unloader here and unload materials to waiting base here. What we're going to unload, I don't know yet, but we'll see. Why did that make a clickety-clack noise? I don't know. There come the train. Now we should see it load. Let's see if it gets back to its home station. I should be able to just stand on it, right? Sit inside for safety. It works! We gotta set the receiving station so it's actually getting stuff in. I think it's only going to unload the one for now. Because I wasn't fast enough. Whoop, let's get out of the way. Does it actually have like an animation with the doors open? It does. Neat. It only halfway worked, but it's good enough. Godspeed! Train, train. We'll at least have rubber. And so the upper one is going to be the one bringing plastic in later. Oh no! Do you see what I see? We're going to have to fix that once the belt runs dry. Oh no, 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 no. That's not acceptable. That is not acceptable. These belts have been built with the wrong setting. We will not allow for that. Okay, here's where we're gonna have to have a splitter for the plastic to leach some of it into the production up here. Or maybe we'll have it up after this thing here. Yeah. This lowest one. It's actually completely empty. Hold on. There is an issue. The top one doesn't need a belt at all right now because it's not doing anything. It's an empty lane which we're going to use to load the train if we are ever so inclined. So it's currently running the wrong way. So let's pretend it doesn't exist for now because we don't need to worry about it. I'll need to check where would I input the plastic. The plastic would need to be input here. So actually we could split the plastic off right like around here. And no, for the record, I have no idea what I'm doing right now. One. And then... do I just do a... yeah, I'll do an elevator here that takes it up to somewhere around there. Should be enough, right? these two are going to clip, aren't they? No? Cool! This will at least give us a minimum level of production for those things. Now, obviously, we can improve that production later. But for the time being, it is... oh, adequate. Now let's route these back to base. And that will be 2 new materials successfully stockpiled. Question is, should I bring them up down here? This just creates a nasty hole. Let's not do that. But this could be okay. Which left side is plastic. Does it matter? Nah, not really. There is going to have to be some clipping, but it's fortunately hidden down here, so it's not infuriatingly bad. It's just a little bit bad. I already forgot which is which. Oh well. No! I'd need to do a lot more work to get these to look nice, and I can't be bothered right now. I want this to work. Yeah, we're gonna have to accept some clipping down here. As much as it pains me, I can't be bothered to fix every single overlap issue. And it's mostly going to be hidden down here under the ground where you can't see it, so... It is what it is! Okay, upper one's rubber. That was the right side one, right? Yes. This is rubber. Should be getting plastic in here pretty soon. The train was there. I'm out of steel. Or maybe the train failed to load. I don't know what happened. I'll have to go check on the train. I have concerns that maybe it's not working right. Alright, give me some steel. I already forgot which is which. I don't want to mess it up. Rubber. Furthest down the line. So all that I need to do is connect you to that. And that's it. And then you to that. Which also gonna look stupid, but I'll accept it. Let's go examine why we're not receiving any plastic. So rubber is now flowing in for use in our industrial processes, but I'm not seeing any plastic coming in. Is any being offloaded from the train? Where is the train? Oh, well that would explain it. I've used the wrong belt. So all I have to do is not die. That's a good start. Now we have plastic coming in. Hooray! Petrochem is successfully connected to the main factory. Oh, that's a huge relief. That was such a huge effort to get done. But now we can just start building all sorts of new things. Yes. I'm curious to see how much stuff will the train actually bring in. Oh, I think I know what's going on. The stockpiles we built up on the other side have run out. So let's go check it out. Let's rehook up the inputs and start working on expanding petrochem now. Well, that's doing its thing. Jump off now. It drops me off the line. Good. Smart. Which one was which? Upper one is number 2. I think upper one is plastic. This is a chance to fuck things up royally if I get this wrong. Let's hope I don't get it wrong. Okay. Unnecessary structures and start getting into the next order of business, which is... Do I want to expand this build yet? I don't think I do. I'm gonna leave it in its current condition until such a time as I get the pipeline engineering Mark II done, which is gonna require a bit more work. I'm really tempted to expand this a little just to get the basis going. Because there is plenty of... Wait, these things were pre-built, but they're just not doing anything. Okay, in that case, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do it. These two at least. Let's double the production. Give the train something to do. Because we have the crude oil right here. You don't even take that much, do you? 30 per minute, so easily. We could run 10 of these facilities off of one single one of these, so yeah. There's the oil input. those up to power, and they should start working. And we're going to check the outputs. So, that was doubling production here. And that did not take a lot of time, and we should start to see this thing getting well more saturated. Again, Chungus, I don't know how you manage to get into these situations, but you do. Okay. I'm not going to double up on rubber yet, because rubber isn't consumed in such vast quantities. Apparently we have a greater maximum consumption than we have of production. Good thing there's a solution for that. Let's gobble up some more fuel. So you consume 20 per minute, which is practically nothing. Power. What power pole are you connected to? This one. You are correct. There is no power there. No, I don't know how I screwed that up. How are we doing on fuel? We should start to see it drain more than it's getting in. So these two are the only ones producing. We're producing 40 per minute. 40 and 40. These are all consuming 20 per minute, so we're producing 80. running too many factories, so we'll need to add one more of these. Why is it mirrored? I think these are outputs. Yep. There should be no issues. Oh, you're not. So the next question is, what's our status on this stuff? So heavy oil residue is now being consumed at a rate of 3 times 60 per minute. And it's being produced at what rate? 20, 40, plus... Okay, we're not producing enough of that. But as we're going to later overhaul this place and start producing way more, we should balance that out. I am concerned about what's going to happen when it runs out. I think it's just going to kill off these things entirely. So I'm going to cut power preemptively to 2 of these. So shut down here. Shut down here. I'm going to shut down this third here as well. We're still consuming more than we produce, which is concerning. We need to increase rubber production. We need to double that rubber production to balance it out, so let's do that real quick and dirty. So this stuff is flowing crude. So if all I do is take some of the crude off of this and set up 2 super ugly and super temporary refineries, this whole place needs a rebuild or my sanity will not deal with it. We're just going to take 2 of these. And I'm out of motors. Fuck! Well, you know what? You don't actually need to be here. You were excess. Now we need to route the heavy oil residue out of there. primary production line. And now all we need to do is get the rubber from these two thingies. Out. Which we're going to do with these. A creature is in the way. It's completely stuck. He can't move. There's no option. You're stuck here forever. I need to get you out of here. Sorry, buddy. This is just unfortunate for both of us. What the hell else am I gonna do? I'm gonna call this another temporary build because, you know. Steep. Yep. And also in the wrong lining. Wrong lining. Wrong alignment. Words. There. There we go. Balanced. For the time being. At least we shouldn't run out of fuel for the pumps and everything else, so... Okay. Petrochem is... sustainable, is the word I'm going to use. It is sustainable in its condition. So let's head back to base and start working on new production lines. Once the train gets here. Oh, good timing. You should now have plenty of materials to pick up. See how much you have. Let us head back home. Start some new manufacturing. I think I'll start with the WHAM stuff now. I have the plastic. Thanks to this train, we'll be steadily accumulating more. I don't imagine we're producing enough to get full train load, so the train isn't the choke point in the production line. At least I don't imagine that being the case.